Good day, everyone. Welcome to Pulse Focus, brought to you by LBank. So Pulse Focus is a 4-episode series bringing to you the most esteemed guests from the crypto industry. And I'm your host today, Clement. I'm an LBank ambassador. And today we'll be talking about the topic from the narrative value to the nihilistic meme spirit, this ever-changing industry. Let's welcome today's guest, Danny Deng.
Hello, everyone. So I'm very glad I have this opportunity to talk to you on the online. So I'm one of the so-called OG in this industry. I have been in this field for about 10 years ago. Around 2013, I already created my own business in the cryptocurrency. And I have gone through the whole rise and down. And I never left this industry after I entered it. So I think the cryptocurrency and the blockchain technology is very important to our world. So I hope in the future, it can bring more exciting things to the world.
Wow, 10 years in the industry is definitely a very long time. And I'm sure the viewers today will be happy and excited to hear more about your experience. So today's episode will primarily discuss the shifting narratives in the crypto industry in 2024. The market's focus has moved from being driven by a VC narrative to being fueled by meme-driven hype. So, as you know, meme coins in 2024 is all about the talk of the town. People have spent a decade going through from questioning what meme coin is to then understanding what meme coin is, and that now we are embracing meme coins. You see so many meme coins being launched on a daily basis. And over this period, many have grown disillusioned with the authority and being disappointed with all the carefully crafted narratives that some of the elite VCs provide. So today, let's dive into the discussion of what the future trends in crypto assets are. With the market strengthening after the US elections, the crypto space has seen so many positive developments. I think the net inflow into Bitcoin spot ETFs are steadily increasing. We see Bitcoin price steadily going up. As well, MicroStrategy has further ramped up Bitcoin debt to equity swaps. They have purchased more Bitcoin, nearing towards even the 100K mark. This trend attracted a large number of new users to the market, and I have few friends who are not even from the industry messaging me every day telling me, hey, what should I buy? What should I go into? So I guess my question would be, in your opinion, Danny, how all these factors shape the future trend of crypto assets? Will the market continue to move upwards in the near future, or will there be new adjustments and new divergences?
I think this is a question about to be or not to be. So always we have two possibilities. We have two futures. So one future is a side future, and one future is an optimistic future. So about the side future, I think maybe all the cryptocurrency, they have told the world many stories. A lot of stories about how to get rich and how to mass adoption and how the Bitcoin will replace the gold. A lot of stories. So all those stories, just see a few stories become true. And a lot of stories has going into the dust. So I think it's a sad future is that all the stories, they just go bankrupt. This is one possibility. And if we continue to contribute nothing to this world, we just contribute a huge gambling machine. This is very possible. But another thing is a good future. A good future is that we can see that more and more actual blockchain usage will be adopted, and many convenience the cryptocurrency, the blockchain can bring to the normal life. This is a good future we can see. So we can just rely on the history. Also has something very greedy. In this industry, many people, they are very greedy. They want to earn quick, big money and right now. So this is a lot of people, they just think about full of the how to earn money in their mind. So this makes this market very active, but also it is also very dangerous. And some people who is a little conservative, some people they want to earn clean money, who earn good money, they will keep away from this market. So this is the largest problem. We need to find some bridge, some asset which can bring the consensus between two people. So one example is gold. So the gold has achieved consensus between all human beings. So you can use the gold to store your wealth, and you can use gold to do payment, and you can use the gold with leverage. You can earn big money, and you can lose big money at a short time. So gold becomes something which people achieve all the consensus. And I think Bitcoin is getting close to this target. So it becomes something that everyone knows it, and everyone can use it in their way. So this is the Bitcoin they achieve. But owning Bitcoin, that's not enough. You know, people, we have this Bitcoin, and we invented a lot of other coins. Yes. So we have Ethereum, we have Solana, and we have many, all kinds of the Memecoins. So all these VC coins, Memecoins, they have to build their story different from Bitcoin. So this is the problem. Owning Bitcoin problem, the Bitcoin says, I'm the gold. I'm the digital gold. Bitcoin actually achieved it. But what about other coins? Other coins, you cannot repeat this story. So it's useless to repeat the Bitcoin story. You have to have your own story and prove it. So I will see that again. So the Bitcoin, I think it has maintained its reputation. Bitcoin hasn't cheated everyone. You may buy Bitcoin at a high point, and then you lose your money. But now the Bitcoin has getting historic high. So no one has lost money in Bitcoin. So this Bitcoin, it just keeps its reputation, and it has fulfilled its story. So Bitcoin is a very good example for how we should to build our story. But other than Bitcoin, so we cannot repeat Bitcoin story. So we cannot just repeat, I will be another Bitcoin. So this is very hard at this time, you know. So Bitcoin has spent 10 years, has spent billions of dollars to achieve this goal. And how can you replace Bitcoin at this point? So we need to find other stories. So we have a lot of L1, L2 chains. We have many VC coins. We have many meme coins, and we have different stories. So there's on the market, there is a problem is that you cannot get a very common recognition for a coin. I mean, you cannot just compare one coin with another coin because they are totally different stories. You know what I mean? So this coin just tells one story, another coin says another story. So how can you compare the value between the two coins? So we have too many stories. So this is the problem of today's cryptocurrency industry.
Right, thank you. That's very insightful. Danny, I know that you are also sitting on some digital community, and also you are a very big part of some blockchain community as well. So to build on to the next question, I understand that you are saying that a lot of people in this industry struggling because they are greedy. They want to get rich quick. The meme coin industry and the storyline is getting a little bit more extreme nowadays. But nice to know about your opinion about, all these meme coins not doing so well if let's say it's all very short term, and about the democracy of all these easily created meme coins. Yeah, I totally agree with your opinion as well. I think let's move on from talking about meme coins and talking about VC coins. Next question, I would also like to ask your expert opinion on RWA. In your own opinion, what is the RWA sector to you, and what is your prediction for the size of this market?
First, we do not be scared by all those big branding, as I have met many people from the traditional financial industry. Actually, they are very conservative, and their knowledge about the Web3, about the new economy are still in the old days. So you cannot help them can build a business model, can be achieve their promise. So RWA is something you cannot just turn the house, turn the land into a token, then you sell it. Most of the people just recognize RWA as this. Who will buy this kind of token? So if I can buy house directly, if I can buy the land directly, why use the token as a tool to buy it? This is nonsense. And another thing, there is already a lot of financial tools to make it to become security. So we have security. We have security, or we have land security, we have the house security, and you can buy rates on Nasdaq, on New York Exchange, a lot of liquidity. So this is also a false story. We do not have to waste our time and a false story. Even on the STO, security token, I think it's also a false story. The Web3 is a globalized thing, so we can trade from any country for anybody. But all the security law is based on one country's regulation. The China's security law is totally different from the US security law. They cannot fit into each other. But you want to use the one country's security law to get the security token. So this is, I think, something I fully don't accept. So I think in the future, we need to talk about tokenize. But this tokenize is not security token. It should be utility token. And this utility token is just not something we talked about, make the house or make the land into 1,000 shares or into 1 million shares. It won't work. You have to find a way to create liquidity. You have to find a new way that people, they want to hold this coin and they can get profit from it. So the house is a revenue or its annual return is very low. So in the cryptocurrency community, we expect 10 times or 100 times or even higher payback. So this is totally different economy.
So my next question would be that between VC coins and meme coins. So, in 2024 April, the crypto market erupted. There's a lot of debate surrounding VC coins versus meme coin. So a few institutional players such as A16Z, they criticize meme coins as a bubble. So a lot of communities stated that, meme coins are the next big thing because it's decentralized, it's anti-authority, while, VC coins actually did not perform so well. So from your perspective, and also your experience and maybe some investment philosophies, what do you think has led to this debate between how the VC coins didn't perform so well versus how the meme coins and how, some of them really perform well, and even some of the VCs are also entering the meme coin space?
So I think from the beginning, there is no VC coin, so-called VC coin. At the beginning, I'm one of the oldest guy in this industry. At the beginning, so everything is Memecoin. Even the Bitcoin itself, people will recognize it as something, maybe a scam, also other coins. So this is the beginning of this industry. So Memecoin is something based on the community. So this is something I want to talk about. So the Dogecoin. Dogecoin probably will be one of the oldest and the most famous Memecoin. So this Memecoin, so it's based on the community. So people, we have shared the same feeling, we share the same culture, we share the same happiness, same sadness. So in those communities, if they becomes the core of this Memecoin. So it's just like something like a branding. It's just like something like a slogan. So this community will use this coin to express their expression, to express their feeling. So this is something has value. Memecoin at this point is very solid. So if you have a lot of people, a group of people, they have the same culture and they want a symbol. So this symbol itself becomes a brand. So we all know that the brand has its own value. So this value, it can be expressed in many ways. If this brand value expressed on the cryptocurrency market, then it becomes the liquidity. So this is the Memecoin has its foundation. About the VC coin, it's a different story. How the VC become popular? VC become popular because they can find better assets than the non-professional. So we all know how you can be called VC. You can be called a venture capitalist because you are a professional. You are professional in investing. So people give your money to you. So you have to find the best project for other people. So if you come, then you are not a VC. But how can the VC coin become bad reputation at this stage? Because they just stick into their old theory. They just stick in their old school. So they cannot find the best project or just can't capture the best trend on the market. And we all know that the VC, they are not 100% success. Maybe they invest 100 projects and only one project can go public. But today, if you are VC coin, you have the maybe 50% or even higher possibility to be listed. So this is the problem. It has not proved itself. Then it got public. Then the people, sure, some project will fail. The fail percentage is 95% or even 99%. For the week, I know the VCs, their investment is at this percentage. So this is the problem. So we cannot bet all the VC projects, they can be 100% success. We can lower down our expectation to 5%. even to 1%, then you will find VC coin maybe is reasonable. But if you hope 100% VC backed coin will be success, then that's not possible.
So I think my next question is also to ask you, like the value of all these VC coins and how the market reflects the value has changed, because a lot of VC coins, like you mentioned, they lost over 50% in value since maybe mid 2023. What do you think caused the value of these VC coins like maybe Blast, Merlin, Ethena during this bull market to have a significant drawdown? Maybe you can share like some standout performance of some of the VC coins in this cycle that has left a deeper impression on you.
We know there is already some successful VC coin. The reason for their success is that their story get the consensus of the whole society. So this is something very important. The Tom, the Telegram. They are talking about the story about the mass adoption of the Web3. Because Telegram has so many users. So
yes,
it has this kind of the confidence to say, I am the mass adoption of the Web3. So if the Telegram, they stick on this road and achieve it, then we can say that this coin will be very promising in the future. So this is sometimes we got a story, it's very complicated. And sometimes we get a story which is highly competed. So this is the problem. I think some VC coins fail. I don't want to comment on specific VC coin, but I think the reason why they cannot success in this problem. So I think in the future, each VC coin, it can fulfill its story and it get the whole society's consensus. This is how it will be success.
Okay, thank you so much for the answer. I guess I would also want to ask, since I asked you about VC coins and also meme coin, so other than this, what other meme coins have also attracted your attention in 2024? And is there like a theme of a meme coin that you prefer personally?
I think the meme coin, they can raise at any moment, any time. Because right now, so all the instant messenger, so all the TikTok or the Twitter, they just can people's attention at a very, very short moment. And tens of millions of people, they may come to one point at a very short time. So the meme coin, they can raise at any time, any moment, and from any people. But the problem is how this meme coin can stay for a longer time or even become a symbol for the one generation. Like the Dogecoin, I think the Dogecoin has become the symbol for our generation. So our generation's young people, they all know Dogecoin. And thanks to Elon Musk, so the Dogecoin maybe will be brought to mass. So this is an example. To create a meme coin is very easy. And maybe get rich in one meme coin is also possible. But how can this meme coin to become asset? This coin become a symbol and become a brand. So this is something we need to think about. So the problem is that we need to have some people, some community, some core community to support this meme coin and to find the adoption for this meme coin. The meme coin is a branding without mass adoption. And oppositely, the brand is another meme coin, but with mass adoption. So you can just take my sentence.
Okay, thank you so much, Danny. I guess the next question I would like to ask you is, because there's so much hype around meme coins right now, there's a lot of Twitter influencers like Rad, who is known as the godfather of meme coins. Everything that he promotes, it will definitely go up. And he also promoted this idea, meme coin super cycle. So many exchanges like LBank have listed numerous promising meme coins, such as maybe Udek, Slurf, Goat, even ACT recently. So I think coins have already, like what you mentioned, represents value in terms of branding, in terms of community. And like similar to what we saw with GameStop in the short squeeze, where a lot of community is coming in to sort of push the meme coins token to another level, right? And we see a lot of big institutional players having needed to close their short options. So do you think that maybe meme coins in the next upcoming few months or even next upcoming few years can replace all these institutional players and can replace all these kind of VC meme coins?
Yeah, I think so. First, I want to congratulate LBank. I am one of the early investor of LBank, so I hope the LBank in the Memecoin field will doing very well. But for the Memecoin will replace all, I think it's another bad story. So if the Memecoin is just based on the people's formal feeling, so this is something cannot stay very long. I suggest that the Memecoin to find its core community and find its vision and also find its way to link to the actual world. So we all know that the cryptocurrency is very virtual. So everything is running on the air. But to find a strong base, this is how you can stay very long. Like the Bitcoin, without the regulation, without the adoption of the institution, the Bitcoin cannot stay so long, and it cannot grow to this high. So we need to refuse this kind of the story that the only Memecoin, only formal, we can get everything. This is something is actually wrong. I hope everyone just take the Memecoin as a baby. So it's a baby with all the possibility. It can do everything, but also it's a baby. We need to teach it and we need to guide it a healthy way. So this is something for the OG in this industry. I think we need to suggest.
All right, so Danny, yes, I totally agree with you when you said that meme coins are like a baby, and OGs like yourself and people from the industry for a long time have to educate the younger generation like myself more to see how we can build up this meme sort of super cycle. So I wanted to ask, because in your opinion, we hear so many people making so much money from meme coins. They can put $100 and we can see that they end up with maybe $1 billion. Although there's a lot of stories like this, actually maybe we know the failure stories, like maybe 99% of the people actually suffer from losses. So although meme coins actually, they attract a lot of money into the industry, it is also a very manipulative market instrument for investment. So do you think, in your opinion, having meme coins so hot and so popular right now, especially during this time, is a good thing or a healthy development for the industry, or is it actually not so good for the industry?
In my memory, so this kind of the situation has happened several times. Like during the earliest age, at some time, the people will become very formal. So they just cannot find a good story. They just take the meme coin and take all kinds of the altcoin as something as an investment target. So this always happens. So Memecoin is not just happened at last year or at this year. So Memecoin always stay there. Always they can re-enter our market in this style or in another style. But at the heart of it is the feeling of the people want to invest into new opportunity, into the new thing. So this is something we can see. But for the Memecoin itself is healthy or not. So first, I think this is the part of the market. So if you cannot find a better story to replace Memecoin story, you have to accept it. This is smart. So no story can beat Meme. This is the side of the industry. But another side is Memecoin is somewhat a kind of democracy. So everyone can create their own NFT. But the bad point is that all the democracy will become more and more greedy. So some people will make a way to create the Memecoin automatically. Some people will find a way to earn the money very quick. One coin then move to another Memecoin. Then the whole market will be dominated by the game creator, by the technical scientist. So this is something sure will happen in the short future.
Okay, thank you, Mr. Danny. Right now, you are in the process of actively promoting the process of tokenization of brand assets. So, just wanted to ask your opinion and maybe the similarities and also the differences between asset tokenization and maybe like all the meme coins and all the VC coins that we see today. So what are the core features that we see in terms of how to understand the value and the market positioning of assets that can be tokenized?
So I think the RWA, we do not just focus on the real asset like the house and the land. So this is some asset which is tangible, but I'm more focused on the intangible asset. So intangible asset, there's a lot of intangible asset on our daily life. Like we have the patents. Patents is some of the intangible asset. And also we have the trademark. Trademark is another intangible asset. And we have source code. Source code is also intangible asset. Of course, art like the NFT has proved, is also a very intangible asset. So all those intangible assets, I think is another very big part of the real world asset. So if we understand the real world asset in a broader way. It will be more open to our vision. So we can see that the brand is a very good asset. So the brand is also very already get the consensus from the community. So it has a lot of consumers. So they know this brand and they want to buy this brand. The brand is already get the consensus from the community, and the brand has this revenue, can support the brand's value in the future. And also the brand itself, it has a possibility to become 10 times or the 100 times from its original size. So this is an asset which I think is more fit to the blockchain world, to the cryptocurrency market. And also for the traditional institution, they all know that the brand has its own value. We can use the brand asset as a bridge to link the traditional institutional investor and also the cryptocurrency market. So we can talk a different language, different community, but they can all get the whole consensus that the brand, if we make the brand will become the token, then it will be very valuable. So this market, I think at least is 10 times larger than the cryptocurrency market right now.
Also 10 times larger. Thank you so much for sharing. And of course, I think what you mentioned about intangible assets is definitely something that is very relatable, especially in terms of branding and towards the community. And Danny, I think our time is almost up. And thank you so much for sharing your insightful experiences and your thoughts with us today at LBank Pulse Focus. Any final words for our viewers?
Yeah, so I just think to repeat my word that the Memecoin is the brand without adoption, without actual usage. But the brand is also a Memecoin. It's a Memecoin with the actual usage, with the mass adoption. Hope you take a look at the field in the future.
Thank you so much. And I think throughout this whole time, I feel like I'm just a student and I'm just continually nodding my head to learn more lessons from you. And I'm sure the viewers also feel the same. So thank you for your time, Danny. And to all the viewers listening, stay tuned for the next episode of LBank's Pulse Focus. Thank you.